Hey Aqua, welcome to your weekly reading for November 11th through the 15th. Let's get started. I hope you had a great weekend. This is an extended read. I'm starting to notice something. I've had a couple of people contact me and tell me that this tapped into some serious past energy for them. And that's the way tarot works. It could be something that happened before. It could happen today. It can happen next year. So that's basically the way that it works. I try to switch up the decks. That's why I changed decks, because I kept getting the same storyline over and over and over again. I'm still getting quasi the same storyline, different variations. But again, it's a general read. It's for the collective. So let's go forth and see what we get for you, my Aquas. Oh, so I pulled two oracle cards. We have a leg up and clean it up. So a leg up is card 34. I thought I marked those. No, I did not. So card 34. And the essential meanings are receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. And then clean it up is card 21. Getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. Wow. Okay. That's a good one. So keep that in mind. Let me mark these just in case we have to come back to them. 34. And I was so busy throwing cards down, I forgot to mark my book. But anyway, those are the oracle messages. So the energy for this week is that of the Six of Pentacles. That's doing, and again, I'm looking at the picture on the card. This is a different deck. This is they're begging. They're begging in the card. This is a position of inequality. Giving what you have to, and not any more than that. Doing something out of pity, because I don't really get a good vibe looking at that particular picture. The fairy energy we have is 15 in reverse, the journeyman. And let's see what the journeyman has got to say. The keywords are adventure, interdependence, independence, polishing of skills, and travel. And that's in reverse. And it says, when this energy is blocked, we may feel unable to move forward. There can be two reasons for this. It may be that such a journey is inappropriate at this time and should be delayed until certain conditions are met, or it may mean that we are delaying ourselves with our own fear. If you are satisfied that the journey is in the right direction for you, prepare for it carefully, and once you have done so, go for it. Waiting will not make it easier. If it is just fear holding you back, take a long drink from the chalice of courage and step out boldly. Twisted, this energy can involve pretending to ourselves that we are moving forward, but in fact taking a dozen inappropriate paths in order to avoid the one truly right path. The name of the game is distraction and misdirection. Both are kind of a false magic that gets us nowhere. At its worst, this card reverse can indicate an inappropriate journey, possibly even as undesirable as the path of destruction for self or others. Carefully consider where you are going here. Consider your major long-term goals in life and ask yourself how this journey helps you move toward them. Is it perhaps a distraction, a detour, or a fatal stepping off of a cliff? Only we ourselves can decide whether or not we really want to take another step in this direction and why. So I feel a connection with that. I feel a connection with that. Because this feels like somebody is doing something because they have to. And they're conflicted. They're doing it because it looks good. They're doing it because it may seem to be the right thing to do, but in their head, this is not what they want to do. Then we have courthouse. So this is either a legal decision or somebody makes an official decision regarding someone or something or a certain situation. So that's the energy. So we have the Fool in reverse and the Three of Cups. So this is somebody hesitating to make a move. As this card stated, maybe a journey is inappropriate at this time. So we got the Fool in reverse. You know, so somebody's hesitating. They're not sure this is what they want to do. Maybe they no longer want to give to a situation. Maybe they just want to walk away from it. You know, because now we got Six of Pentacles in the upright here and then the reverse here. So maybe someone is deciding that this is no longer for them. You know, they don't want to give to this anymore. They're not getting anything out of it. Maybe they're feeling a need to reconnect. You know, reconnect with friends, reconnect with a loved one. You know, because they could be feeling like they've been left out in the cold, or they are out in the cold, and it's time for them to go on a new journey. You know, come out of a dark situation and move toward the light. So that is the situation. So we have the, ooh, it's hot in here. You have the Six of Cups, card of nostalgia, the past. Somebody from the past reappears. There's a reconciliation. And this is a situation of unrequited love. Unfinished business. But for some reason, there was no coming together. You weren't on the same page. But something unexpected is going to happen. You're going to get a message that you weren't expecting. Maybe somebody's going to, you know, you're going to run into them somewhere that you wouldn't normally run into them. But something unexpected is going to happen. This doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get money or something like that. But something karmic is going to happen. So somebody is not happy, but they're tied to a situation. They're sitting on the stump. They're grounded, but they're tied hand and foot. And they're looking at this bird, and it's almost like they're wishing what it would be like to be that bird, you know, to have that freedom. You know, they're not happy because of the situation they're in. You know, and they're probably in their head wondering, you know, wow, they know what they're doing, but they don't really understand why they're doing it. Because something that they're not listening to the wake-up call. Something shouldn't have been resurrected. Okay, it's a possibility that they revisited a situation. They made a wrong judgment call about it. Something didn't go right here. So a situation was stagnated. It was just, this person is still bound. This dude is in the regular rider weight. You know, dude is hanging upside down by one foot with a piece of rope. This dude is strapped into what looks like a coffin, hanging by a big hook. And so to me, that speaks to like you just can't move. You know, it's a little bit more than a delay. You really have to work to overcome this. It's not like with the standard picture of the hangman. You know, you can probably flip your body up, you know, untie the knot, or, you know, if you got a pocket knife, just happen to have a pocket knife, you can cut yourself free. This is going to take some work. Because you want to get out of here and be liberated to go after what makes your heart sing. And this is what's on your mind. We got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse is feeling rejected. You made a choice. You got more than what you bargained for. And this was this King of Pentacles. Made a choice to enter into a relationship. Because the official person card is here, I'm going to venture to say that it's a marriage, right? So let's look at what energy this King of Pentacles is in this week. So we have Mick the Myomancer, and that's card number 42. And it's in the upright. So it says, attention to details is important at this time. Little things are not only important in themselves, but they also give you important information about larger things. Look for the inner hidden meaning in ordinary objects, happenings, and experiences. Life is trying to teach you something by speaking to you gently. With luck and application, you will get the message before it has to speak to you more loudly. Body language in humans, as well as mice, may give you very useful information at this present time, especially if you learn to read it properly. The clues to the answers you seek and the things you need to know are all around you. You're surrounded by omens, portents, and signs, but the signs are not written on billboards in large letters. They are in the small happenings of your life. Be aware and awake. Hint, if you work out what the question really is, it is much easier to recognize the answer when it comes. So this King of Pentacles is in a contemplative mode. Over here we see he's thinking. He could be thinking and rethinking if this was a good idea. If getting into this situation was a good idea. Doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage. It could be a business partnership. Keep saying this. Somebody just contacted me and was like, well, you know, I'm not married. Okay, does it apply to work? Does it apply to another relationship that you may have? You know, just take it how it resonates. But he's in a contemplative mode because he's rethinking this, and it's possible that he's looking for signs, or he may even see them, that he made a mistake. So somebody is letting down their guard, letting go of their insecurities. They're dropping the facade. And they're moving on. This Page of Wands is leaving someone behind. He has his cloak on. He's got his wand. He's got a passionate message for someone. He's finally decided he's going to make that move. He was hiding out, looking for what he lost. You know, looking for these signs over here. And now he has some truth. He's making a head over heart decision regarding the situation that he's in. Because whatever message this is, he's really passionate about it. But it involves leaving someone behind. And I can't imagine that somebody's going to be happy about this. It could be that he's been searching for a while, but he's pulled it together, and he knows now that he has a decision that he needs to make. So we have this Queen of Wands. She keeps popping up in everybody's reading. And this is the Singer of Initiation. What card is that? That's card number 9. Is that upright? No, it's in reverse. So he wants to send out this message about new growth and a choice. So now we're dealing with this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands is coming in with the Singer of Initiation in reverse. And it reads, we stand in the gateway of an initiation. It is often difficult to tell where we are going, and the process may feel more like loss than a movement to a new level of being. Prayer for insight helps, but a great deal of the process is about discovering and showing what we can do. This is a test, one requiring much, if not all, our inner resources and wisdom. It demands that we go beyond what we have achieved before. Instead of asking things like, why me? Or when is this going to end? Try asking, how can I do this better? How can I handle this more wisely than I ever have before? Experience with the Singer suggests the following questions. How can I handle this differently, more creatively? Is there another point of view that I have never looked at? What golden door is being offered to me to explore with this apparent problem? So this energy tells me that she may be in this relationship with this King of Pentacles, but she knows there's a dissolution coming. She knows it. Ironically, we have a Two of Cups right here. So we have the Two of Wands here, and we have the Two of Cups here. So because she possibly senses that this is coming, she knows that this is in the works, she's not looking at it, and it's hard to do that when you're in it. She's not looking at it as to how is this benefiting me, because as with anybody, somebody that doesn't want to be with you anymore, you're going to see that as a loss, right? But we have this Two of Cups here, and this situation is ending, but another situation is beginning. So this King of Pentacles is ending whatever this is with the Queen of Wands. And he's walking toward a situation. With the Queen of Wands. And he's walking toward a situation with this Two of Cups. Because the Two of Cups is, a union, an important connection, where he wants to forge a brand new beginning. But like I said, she knows. She feels this. She knows this. She knows that this is in the works. She can't be in the dark about it. So this King of Pentacles, and it looks like he's in the upright. He's coming correct. Because usually I get the Knight of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. When he comes in, usually he's in reverse. A couple of other readings, like all the Knights and the Kings are in reverse. And I'm surprised that the King of Wands hasn't made an appearance here, because the King of Wands is her husband. But it may not be a marriage. It could be a business relationship, a business partnership. Because he is the King of Pentacles. But he's in a contemplative state where he knows, excuse me, that something needs to change. Something definitely has to change. So let's get an oracle card or two. Let's see what else we got for you, Aquarius. What are the messages that we have for Aquarius for the week of November 11th through the 15th? What are the messages do we have for Aquarius? Any advice for Aquarius? Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Yep, well, I would have failed that test. Now, sometimes I'm just argumentative, just to not argumentative, but difficult, just to be difficult, just because I can be. What else do we have? High Priest, intend and create. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. So we have Peacekeeper. And I hate that these don't have numbers on them because you really, really got to search. It's a pain in the neck, card 58. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace and happiness over the need to be right. Rather than trying to prove a point, save your energy for what's important. And then we have High Priest. That's card number 40. Ooh, hold on. I just glanced at the extended message for a Peacekeeper. It says, you may be feeling on edge due to a stressful situation. There is a warrior within you that wants to rise up, prove your point, and get the truth across. But you're being reminded by ancestor wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end. It is more important at this time to avoid arguments or heated discussions where you know you'll be fighting a losing battle. There's much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. This will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within and the intuition that will lead you towards the healing of the whole situation, along with any wounds it may have inflicted on you. Choose peace. You know it's calling you. Wow. And we have High Priest. That's card 40. The message is, recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. Wow. Using your intuition. And Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. That's card number 74. Oops. Stay alert as change is in the air. The energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge, but be open to the shifts occurring because they really are the answers to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trust in your talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times. And tonight is the full moon. Whew, this is powerful. So Aquarius, that's your message. I hope it resonates. I hope you get something from it. So what you're dealing with, you're going to be in your head about it, but you're realizing that you're in a situation that you don't want to give to anymore. You want a new path. So set your intentions. Tonight is a perfect night to do it and move forward in your power and in victory. So if this message resonated, drop me a comment, click the like button. And if you've sat a spell and you like the vibe, then by all means, join the tribe. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. You know I appreciate it. Until then, catch you on the flip side. Namaste.